CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. What that means is that the community supports a local farm and receives food from that farm for a specific period of time when farming season is viable. It usually is about 20 weeks. I joined the Stony Acres Farm CSA for the first time last summer. This CSA consisted of fruits and veggies and a little maple syrup for the season. This is a typical vegetable CSA share for 1 week. A lot of fruits and vegetables can fit into the weekly boxes, and so my family shared our CSA with another family, making our share more sensible to our needs, and we split the cost, so it was even less expensive. CSAs are very environmentally friendly. They are very sustainable because small farms care a lot about the land they own. They use farming practices that enrich soil and protect air and water. They do this by using polyculture, which is more than one crop in the area farmed. When polycultures are used, it is a natural way to void off bugs and pests. Therefore, little or no pesticides are used on the agriculture on CSA farms. Instead of using the byproducts of the plants when harvested as waste, they put the waste in compost bins, which will further the soil quality in years to come. Monoculture farms, farms with only one crop, degrade the land over time and soil quality. With CSAs, food production is increased because of how well they care for the land. Many CSAs have animals on the farm too. These animals are treated well and have great conditions, making the meat more tasty and it's better for you. CSAs also reduce the carbon footprint. They reduce energy use because there's less packaging. They reuse the boxes. For example, you will receive your veggie box for the week and return it the next week, so the boxes are recycled. CSAs also decrease carbon emissions, not only because they do not use as many diesel-fueled farm equipment, but because the food is also only shipped locally, not from another country. CSAs support local businesses. CSA farmers understand what it means to be supported locally, so they buy all their needs for the farm from local businesses as well. This directly benefits people in the community. They provide job opportunities for people in the community with fair pay and good work conditions. Local versus global. CSAs have the mindset of being local instead of global. We live in a world that makes getting things so easy, especially at the grocery store. But did you ever stop and wonder how that food is grown? Many international companies are genetically modifying seeds so they cannot be grown or saved the next year. This increases the cost for farmers and decreases the biodiversity of the seeds. CSA farmers are still not forced to use those seeds, so they are increasing biodiversity and growing healthier, more natural foods. CSAs are fun. Throughout the CSA season, there are many fun events that members and their friends can enjoy. Two of my favorites are the pancake breakfast with homemade maple syrup, fresh from the tap. At this event, it is awesome to be out on the farm, looking and seeing and even feeling some of the crops that will be coming the rest of the season. You can pick and eat or bring home delicious snap peas that are perfectly ripe. My second favorite is the barn dance, which is also a fun family event. A live band plays folk, country, and rock music while over 70 people dance, sing along, and drink locally brewed beer. CSAs bring a feeling of community. This is a typical pickup site. People talking, connecting, and caring for their families and the environment. It is a great way to stay connected to neighbors.
She got a mango in the garden.
CSAs are healthy. When you are part of a CSA, you are aware of what you are eating, how it has contributed to soil, water, and air quality, and how the people working there are being treated. You learn how to eat seasonally, which is something we've all lost track of. But as the boxes of local agriculture come in, you end up eating what is harvested in that part of the season. Not only are CSAs healthy, they are delicious. A person ends up being opened up to new possibilities because you discover new types of food. It is inspiring to cook and you learn a lot. You can use your CSA veggies even when the season is over if you freeze or can some of the veggies. During the season, if you will be gone and you cannot use your CSA, there are programs available to donate it to a local food shelter. A great cookbook that will cover all veggies grown in your CSA is Asparagus to Zucchini. At this point, you're probably wondering, how much does a CSA cost? A CSA is cost effective and it's an investment. To join a CSA, you pay upfront for the season, so the farmers can use the money for equipment and growing supplies as necessary. A typical CSA costs between $375 and $800, depending on how long the season is and what is included. Again, some CSAs contain meat, beef, chicken, or pork, fruits, veggies, flowers, and specialty items. Remember, most CSAs allow for a box to be split, so you only pay half of the full price. If you compare a typical cost of, say, $500 for a 20-week share, that ends up only costing $25 per week. If you split a share, it would only cost $12.50 per week. You will have plenty to freeze and can, so potentially you will use that food for more than 20 weeks. Now, it is easy to join. You have to find the CSA that will suit your needs and simply go to the website, fill out an application, or call the farm directly with any question. A worker's share is also available at certain CSAs. This is for people who could commit to a certain period of time to working on the farm and in return will receive their CSA share. Please feel free to use my blog as a resource to learning more about CSAs, learning and understanding the reason to join one, and to use some of the great cooking tips that I have learned from being a part of one. Thank you.